Hi, morning. Today we are going to know some of the healthy eating habits and what to avoid, what is not good, what kind of food is not good, what kind of food is very needy for our physical. So first of all, let us discuss about red meat, processed food and butter, what in our day-to-day life we are consuming more. And most of the food available now in kind of outside eateries and street food and all these contain this kind of red meat, processed food, and butter in very huge quantity, which is not very good for our health. So, red meat and processed meat, they contain, why that is not good? Because they contain high levels of sodium, which is actually is going to cause the risk of diabetes. So, diabetes, not only that, and even heart diseases, and sometimes some are even stuck with the cancer also. So what we need to do, we know that these are harmful. So we have to avoid in our day-to-day life. We need to reduce the consumption of these foods to be healthy and see that we are replacing with some other healthy foods in that place. And some other here, some refined grains and sugary drinks is also reason for these are also not very good for health. So we have to consume with some limit. So sweets and salt are to be consumed for good health, but only thing is with limit to maintain the good health. We need to eat. We need salt. We need sugar to our body, but we should be eating in moderation. So we should know what is the limit of consumption. So instead of taking in a huge quantity, which you like to be healthy. White bread, rice, pasta prepared from refined grains. So refined grains means actually they're not whole grains. They were maybe the outer part peel is reduced, removed, and they'll be preparing refined grain. So white bread and white rice and pasta, which is prepared from refined grains, and sugary drinks which is having high level of sugar, and sweets. Sweet means they'll be having sugar or jaggery and salt and are high in sodium. So they cause and accelerate uh, blood sugar. It increases the risk of the heart diseases and even results in the weight gain. So all these things, maybe you know the problems. So we have to maybe switch over to the healthy food. So what is it we'll see? Whole grains actually contain healthy carbohydrates which take long time for the body to digest. So whole grains, what are whole grains? Maybe you know that. So the brown rice and maybe the chena which we buy with the peel and maybe a green gram. So all this maybe urad dal. So with that whole thing. So if you are taking it that contain healthy carbohydrates. So we need carbohydrates to maybe be and to be energetic. So you have to take the healthy carbohydrates because they take long time for the body to digest. So these refined things will be if you are eating immediately, they will consume and you feel hungry and you will consume more. And this is very harmful. But this thing, you remember, whole grains actually, they'll take lot of time to digest. So we don't immediately consume. This avoids the sudden rise and fall of blood sugar. If you are eating heavy, what will happen? The blood level in the sugar in the blood level increases. So people will be getting diabetes, and because insulin levels are increasing in the body also. So we have to avoid uh, maybe bad carbohydrates. We have to go for the healthy carbohydrates, which is in whole grains. So in the eating the whole grains actually prevents even the type 2 diabetes and heart diseases also. Oatmeal, brown rice, and whole wheat bread are the few sources of healthy carbohydrates. So maybe now we can see that what happened. So we should avoid red meat and processed food and butter and refined sugars and maybe refined grains, sweets, salt. So to reduce the risk of the heart diseases, and we to maintain the good health. Good health. So what we need to eat? So we need to eat whole grains and healthy carbohydrates because they take long time so to be fit and healthy, and we can avoid any kind of problems, health problems. Thank you.